Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, slicing towards the left field line, moving over. Happy makes the catch. Here comes Alonso. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. The relay throw out at the plate, and the Cubs win. For now, the Mets immediately won a challenge. The ball was cut off by the third baseman Madrigal, who fired home. And right now, a disbelieving group of Mets milling around on the field. Manager Carlos Mendoza immediately popped out of the dugout asking for a challenge. And let's see.
Well, what the Mets cannot challenge is obstruction for the catcher being
play at home plate is under review.
In front of the plate, but this is really close. Alonso actually may have stuck his hand right in between Amaya's legs and clipped the plate before the tag got on him.
You know, if they're looking at Alonso's left hand, the left hand actually was elevated as he came in towards the plate. Both hands hit the dirt before he got to the plate. Then the left hand almost hydroplaned a bit and came up. So the question is, did Amaya get the tag down before Alonso's hand came down on home plate? Now the call on the field being out means that they've got to show irrefutable evidence to overturn the call.
It's hard to tell because as his hand is coming down, Amaya's knee cuts over and blocks every camera. Even though it may seem as though the hand comes down, if they can't see it, they can't overturn it.
That's the issue. Now, do they have a different angle down in the city? We don't know.
Wow, I mean, that hand is sliding across the dirt and then comes off the dirt as Alonso is about to hit the plate.
Well, from the angle Charlie Ramos, the home plate umpire, appeared to have, he would have seen exactly what we're describing, that hand come up. That's the only reason I could imagine he called out in the first place. And I don't know, although the fans are assuming when they see Alonso's arm move forward that his hand touches the plate before Amaya's glove touches Alonso. I don't know that we've seen an angle that will sell that point.
After review, 2 calls on the field. Blocking is confirmed. There is no blocking. After review, the call of out on the field stands. Runners out.
And this game is over. So it did not look, and we mentioned it just in passing, that it didn't look like there was any obstruction there in terms of blocking the plate. Now, Carlos Mendoza doesn't see it that way. Jeff McNeil has his arms outstretched over the railing of the Mets dugout, and Carlos is pretty hot right now. And once it gets into the hands of the replay officials, there's really nothing you can do. Remember, the ball was cut off, and then the relay throw to the plate is what enabled the Cubs to make the play and get the tag down on Alonso and win the game. But again, the point is, Pete, when he slid head first, his hands made contact with the dirt before he got to home plate. And then, of course, the slide continues. But after those hands made contact, on contact, the hands came up a bit. And as that left hand, because his right hand was way too far to the outside of the plate to be a factor, once that left hand came down, it was a matter of did it come down and hit the plate before Amaya's tag. The call on the field was that it did not, was that he was out, and nothing they saw from any angle that they looked at either in the city or in this ballpark could change their minds, and the Chicago Cubs have held on to defeat the Mets here at Citi Field.